What's going on, my people? It's been a while. I know. But your boy Lone Wolf is coming at y'all with a special little 2K23 video. Basically, if you see the title, you already know what we're getting into. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be a 3v5 initially. Oh my God, I'm not going to cap and say that they stayed the whole game. But it's a 3v5 game. As you can see, we coming in here with two AIs, two bots. And you got two, maybe three guards, because I don't know if J Thug is a forward or if he was a two guard for sure. But we're coming here with just us three and two AIs. Again, shout out to Quan, shout out to J Thug for sticking it out the entire way, because most people, especially if y'all play 2K, y'all know people do not stay when there's bots involved. So shout out to them for sticking it out with your boy so we can do what we need to do. When y'all see this gameplay, again, these are all people. All five of them are here. It's a full squad against just us three. And they're all, you got some level 4, you got mostly level 40s, you got some, you see the levels. You see the levels. So I ain't gotta say too much. But I came into this game not at all thinking that we were going to win, for one. And I just came in to just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And also, as you can see currently as you can see the jerseys, this is from last season. So I think this was the game. Yeah, this is the game I actually hit 39. I was trying to hit the 40, unfortunately. I think this was like a day or two before 40, and I was trying to hit level 40. Unfortunately, up in Michigan, we had like an ice storm that day, which caused my internet to like short circuit, and that the day I needed it to work fully, so I could pop my last token and just go off, it didn't, because it shut off for a whole day. Which by the time the internet came back up the next day, Season 5 was already released, which is where we're at now. But that's another story for another time. Anyway, with this particular gameplay, we have, like I said, we are running the best we can. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got two AI, so you have to kind of just work with what you got. We're running through, playing it to the best of our knowledge, trying to stick to our dudes and just take smart shots for the most part, and make sure we don't get overrun. Now, again, like I said, if you play 2K, most people know when you have AI, you cheese it. You cheese AI, because the AI not gonna step up as quick. They're not gonna react as fast as a person who's behind the sticks would. I don't know what happened in this game with them. And then, like I said, as you can see, they're not rookies to what they do. They already maxed out, almost dang near maxed out. So they're not like they're new to the game. So I don't know what they were doing this game, but I'm not opposed to it, and I'm glad that they were, the way they were. Now, in the midst, before I, stop my rant and let the game play for itself, I just want to put this note in while it's playing in the background. Like, randoms in this game are interesting. Like, you do run into a couple or a few good randoms for sure. Like, I'm sure we've all had our run-ins with randoms that were like, they were good. They made smart plays. They didn't, cry a lot about, not getting the ball as much. Like, for example, like me personally, I'm a guard. I can shoot, but I'm a pass first guard, and that's just how I am. I don't know where it stems from, but I am a pass first guard. I always look for the open man first, or I try to, before I try to shoot. I have a 92 3-point, so I know I can definitely spot it. Like, with this gameplay you see here, you definitely can see that I can shoot without a doubt. But for some reason I pass first. Even though like my pass accuracy on this character is 75, but that's like the base, right? You want to get base 75 so you can get the LeBron James pass package. But I pass first, I always do, and then I score second. And with the team I play with on a usual basis, my homeboys that I play with on the regular, or my brother, like they like to have the ball. Like, they call out for the ball and everything else. So I'm like, okay, well, if you guys are going to be the shooters or the scorers, then I'll just do the passing. So with this build here, I tend to just shoot where I need to, pass whenever whenever they ask for it. Most cases, I have like 5 or 6 builds, not pretending I got 10, but I got a bunch of builds now where I'm building around the people that I play with. So if I play with somebody who's not ball selfish, then I'll probably run with this guy because he's more team orientated. I can shoot, I'll pass if I need to. Like, they're not going to be asking for the ball too heavy. Versus the ones I typically run with, where it's like, as soon as I get across the court, it's like, I'm open, pass me the ball. Or I'm open, pass me the ball. Oh, you missed me, you should have passed it to me earlier. I mean, everybody has those type of friends who do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my friends who do that. So, like, I try to keep that and think about that, considering I had a lag spike. I think, or that might have been my computer. Either way, you have those people that do that, and that's just me. That's why I have like 5 or 6 like active builds that I use, just in terms of, because I play with specific people, I have to play around their play style. Scoop, play around their play style. So that's not taken away from anybody, by the way, because everybody have their own way of playing. So I don't take away from anybody's way of playing. If you are a person who hawks the ball, then that's cool. You want the ball, you got it. If you are a person who passes first, or you're more of the, assister, you got it, chief. You feel me? Like, that's just how it is, how I work. And that's just how I operate. I just adjust to who I'm playing with. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't know how I got off on a tangent. Anyway, but back to the randoms. Yeah, like, you have some randoms who are really good. You have some randoms who are really trash. And like certain games like this, particularly, like, you have randoms who will stay because you in a group, and you unfortunately get stuck with 2 bots. You might get stuck with 3. You might get stuck with 4. And for me personally, if I get stuck with 4 AIs, I'm willing to take the challenge. Maybe because I might find it a little bit more fun because I can control the narrative on when I get the ball. Sometimes it's just, yeah, especially if like, okay, the AIs they're not shooting savvy, so I'm gonna have to take the lead. Look at me over here getting close shots, man. If y'all would have known my build, I have no finishing, so the fact that I can make those are just elite. But yeah, like, and plus I was wide open, so let's not denounce that. But to say, like, playing with AIs can be okay. They're not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if like, okay, if you leave, well, dang, but whatever. Look at that shot from the distance. You know what I'm saying? Good call. So I do it just for the challenge for most cases. But when you play with randoms, and it's, you tend to have those randoms that are like, oh, we got randoms. We got a AI I'm missing. Or if you get a team and you miss a shot, because people tend to just be like, oh, this man can't shoot, I'm leaving. One shot, by the way. I'm not talking about busting 10, 11 bricks. You know what I'm saying? You miss one shot in the first 2 minutes of the game, they ready to leave. Then you stuck with AI. Like, all right, well, go figure. Or even in the case that, like, the opposing team go on a run. You know what I'm saying? They go on like a little run that you can't necessarily stop. Okay, I mean, that's okay. It's the first quarter. We can come back. Now, if you go up like 40 in the first quarter, it's like, all right, well, maybe we should just like call it quits. You know what I'm saying? But that's only if you run the randoms. Because if you run it with your squad, obviously you can kind of make a comeback. I've come from a 40-point deficit before, and like, I don't know how we did it, but we went on a run. It was dope. Anyway, but yeah, like, I guess in the state of the game that we're in now, because we're in season 5, like I said, this is a clip from season 4, but I just haven't gotten to like putting it out till today. In the state that we're in now, I think just playing with randoms and stuff, just be on the look, especially if you're like late to the party, because I know people who are just now getting the game, or they got the game during Christmas, or got a quitter. I think I might have missed the other ones before. Maybe. Nope. I think that's the first one that quit from the team. Yeah. So this one, they start dropping off. I think this is around the time that, because they were down by 16, they started dropping out of the game. But yeah, like, in this state, you know what I'm saying, I would say for sure, whether we are like veteran 2K players, if you're just coming into 2K23, or just getting into 2K in general, like, just know you're going to run into those type people in the rec. and still have fun regardless. Like I said, I've had my games where I've sucked completely. Like that shot was fire. Um, I've sucked completely. Like without a doubt, had 1 for 10, like 2 for 13, like 4 for 11. I was like, as I had a lag this time. I think I was lagging around this time. But yeah, like I've had my bad games. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. Look at that from the rec sign. Ah. And I mean, okay, I think that one I was. I think when when I shot that shot, I thought I missed that boy. Oh, that's fire. But yeah, like you'll have your bad games, like, and I'm talking about the ones who know that their build is decent, that they're good. I'm not talking about the ones who make these like really crappy builds and think backpack and think that they're like, just this elite thing. Like they just try to dunk over everything or try to overshoot. I ain't talking about those people. Those people, you need to go back to the drawing board and just try again. But I'm just talking about the people in general who have a decent build, who knows what it's for, and they don't try to over push what their build can do. You know what I'm saying? Just, you'll have your games, you know what I'm saying, that you'll be good. Like if you know you suck in that game, like if you know your shooting is off, don't try to, I mean, you can keep shooting, but if you know like, oh, I'm like 1 for 10 or 1 for 11, but you just keep chalking up shots. Okay, that's the one I missed. Okay, you just keep chalking up shots because don't get frustrated. Don't get mad. I mean, the randoms might, and they might not stop. They might stop passing you the ball because they do that. Especially if you wide open and you just bow and you just missing shots like left to right. It's like, all right, cool. Especially if we're down, yeah, because I'm guilty to do that too. Like if we're down and I'm just passing you the ball because I see you're wide open, but you keep missing, I'm just gonna just stop passing you the ball. I'm keeping a whole beam with you, my chief. But in general though, just don't give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get frustrated. You having a bad game. I would, especially if we own a mic. Wow. Especially if we own a mic and you could say like, I'm having a rough game, blah, blah, blah. Today's not my best day. It's like, all right, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'm not is one of those people who is going like, who broke his ankles. You hate to see it. I'm not one of those people who are going to shit talk you. Excuse my language, but crap talk you and say, oh man, you're so trash, or this, that. Unless you get on the mic talking that yak. If you talking that smack, then yeah, I'm not giving you no type of like. Did I make that? No, I missed that because my dumb self thought I would be great. Like if you come on the mic talking that yik yak, then I'm gonna give you some flack because I'm like, bro, you're like 2 for 13. Chill the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you talking big stuff if you missing? But if you come on the mic, a genuinely good dude just trying to have a good time and play the game, and you just having a bad day or a bad like running it, I'm not against it. I'm like, I feel you. I've had my days. We've all had our days. Like none of us run perfect games for sure. I can say that. Bow. I can say that for sure. None of us run perfect games. So don't even worry about it. You're gonna run into your rec sweats. You're gonna run into your pro-am teams that just want to go have fun in the rec. I don't know why, but okay. So that's all I pretty much say about that one. That's my little rant. I can't believe I've been talking for like 13 minutes. It's crazy. When it comes to the randoms and stuff. But yeah. But as you see now we're at the half, right? My boy Quan, is it Quan? Yeah, Quan hit 23 of them boys, 8 assists, 100% from the 3-point right now. 100% from the 3-point, which means he hasn't missed. I think I missed 1 or 2 at this present moment currently. But he was going off. And then I checked his 2K card afterwards, and the build he had, maybe I think it's just a shooting build. I was like, wow, he did all that with this build. Cool. But as you can see, we are up by 17? By 17 points. And again, I think they already dropped off one to the corner. Milwaukee's bow. You feel it? So, and this is what I mean when it comes to like playing with randoms. You might run into a group and y'all can synergize, and y'all don't speak. Like again, you can't see. You can see I'm not in the I'm not in the group. I'm not in the game chat in this game currently. I'm in party chat with one of my friends, but because I have like audio that's probably copywritten, it is most certainly copywritten from the side. You see it. Boink. I'm in a party chat, so I'm playing music while I'm playing the game, and I don't want to get the little strikes of oh yeah, you have music, so we have to mute your audio, because I didn't listen to it the whole game. I would listen to a whole album. I ain't trying to get it to like mute the audio because of that, so that's why I'm talking over it. But yeah, you might run into a random where y'all just synergize. We don't have to like verbally communicate to each other. You just kind of look for the open spots. Was that AI? And there go another quitter, as you can see right there. That was the second one off their team, I believe. So, but yeah, you don't have to like necessarily talk to the person. You feel me? Like, I mean, you can just synergize. I think that's another one. I think that was the last one that quit. I think one more person quit after that, and then I think they were left with 2 people, either 2 or 3. But yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think he left, right? Yeah, he left. So now it's 5 users left. So there's us 3, and then there's the 2 left on their team. So this is the part of the video where everything just goes completely just right. You feel me? When it comes to stuff like that. So if you want to, like, yeah, you could pause it and see the stat sheet, or you can wait to the end and see where it's at. Like, see, right now I'm at 88%. So I think I missed 1 shot, maybe 2. Make me getting bored over people, man. I'm out here in these streets. I know it's AI, but man, you realize if you knew how my defense sheet looked, you would know like how was that even possible. But yeah, like I said, you can run into a random, and y'all can do great. Like, y'all will be elite for sure without even communicating with each other. Like, y'all can just know to make the right passes, to get open, especially if y'all hitting your shots. Because like I said, you can run into a random who, not saying what Quan was doing just now was bad, but you'll run into a person who will literally just dribble the timeout and then pass the ball, and then as soon as you miss it or get a turnover, yell at you because you got a turnover. I'm like, you just ran out 25 seconds. I mean, no, it's fine. You just ran out 20 seconds of the shot clock and expect me to do something with the ball in 4 seconds. Yeah, okay. But or you can have games like this where you have just 3 people who don't know each other. I'm gonna keep that a buck. We don't know each other, but can space the floor, make the efficient passes, make the efficient shots, and come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did, like I said, I didn't even come into this game thinking that that was a good shot, we were going to at least beat them like we're beating them. I thought we were going to come in here, probably put up a fight, maybe keep it close. Brick City, maybe keep it close, and then, go from there. But we did our thing. I said I would give a huge shout out to the people in this team, on this team that we got right now, because this is, to me, very impressive. To go in here with 3 people against a 5-man squad, make 3 of the 5 people quit, and then just go on a score run against them. It's just amazing. So to me, this always shows me for sure, like, even if you crap, I had to breathe for a minute. This goes to show me that you can come in, like, you just come here and just run with people and have a good time and still win. So, but in the 3rd quarter, got a minute left. I'm currently at 25 points. I have 3 turnovers. I made a couple bad plays. I don't count, but you know what I'm saying? We got 3 turnovers, 2 rebounds. I got 1 assist. Wow, I thought I was doing so much better than that. I think Quan had more. He definitely has more assists than I do. I didn't know I was just like shooting just to shoot this game. Good dunk for sure. But yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for my rant, because I think I've explained enough within, where are we at, 19 minutes? 19 minutes of gameplay so far. Wow, this is going to be a long video. And then I had some lag spikes clearly at this moment, but like, internet is internet. It's going to happen. And again, this is the night of the ice storm that we had. Or when was this ice storm? It was the day before Season 5 was released. So for those who know when that day was, because I just forgot, then you'll know the day, especially if you live in the Midwest, preferably Michigan, because that's where I stay, that we had that ice storm, and it knocked out some internet outage. It had some internet outages the next day. So it was that night That's when I actually did this run for sure. That much I know, cause I was on the goal to get to 40. Now, between 22 and 23, I have never reached level 40. Like I will go on a streak of like burnout gameplay. To my dogs, yes, a burnout gameplay, and then I would slow down within the first week or so. After the first weekend or week that it's released, I slow down. Like I'll get to like level 15 or 20 within the first couple days and be like, all right, cool, I got like 30 or 40 more days. That's enough time to at least go up a level a day, once a day or whatever, and I would get to 40. Nope. Every time I would get to like 29, 30, and then I would go waka, and then I would go like mad slow. And then before I know it, I'm looking up and it's like 2 days left before the end and I'm at level 33. I was like, oh my God. So this particular season, I was trying to get to level 40 because I just wanted to have the purple, thing on my name, just say I finished it. And like I said, this game is my level 39 one, which of course, if you get to level 39 at the end of the season, you get the extra badge point. You could put it anywhere. So this particular night, I'm like, I gotta get to 39. If I get to 39, then I'm at least going to get an extra badge point. Like I think level 40 season 4 was the little teleporter thing, which I wasn't too excited about. Like I'm like, all right, that's cool. I can teleport anywhere in the city without having to go to the subway, which is, I guess, useful. But fast travel is there for a reason. I can go on the subway and just fast travel to the block. That's what it's, the block. Or I can go to the event center, or I can go to the Arena One Plaza. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, where you go to play your My Career games. So I wasn't too pressed about it, but I did want to get 39 at least. Same with this season that we're in now. For season 5, I'm trying to get to at least 39. 40, the bike looks dope though. Don't get me wrong, the little turbo bike looks nice. But I want my badge point. That's pretty much my goal here, is to get to 39. I think currently in the season, I missed again. Oh my God. I think currently in the season, I think I'm at like either 15 or 16. And I think the season has been out for the last few days, I think. Maybe, has it been? I think it started last week, right? I think last Friday. So I think it's been a week, give or take, that season 5 has been out. So I'm only at level 15, 16. So I'm trying to play as much 2K without burning myself out as possible. So I think right now I only play like 2 to 3, maybe 4 games a day. Unless things are going well. Because once I start doing good and then start getting sluggish, I'm like, all right, time for me to get off, because I'm missing shots and I'm not having it. I don't like it. I don't want it. Yeah. So the goal is to get to 39. If I happen to get to 40, like sooner than later, then that's cool too. I'll take the turbo little mini bike thingy. But my end all game goal is to get the extra badge point. So because I missed season 2's reward where you can switch the plugs of core badges. I thought that was a dope reward. You can like switch a core, like make 2 shooting cores or 2 defensive cores or 2 playmaking, but you sacrifice a finishing or whatever the case may be. Like for this build, I would definitely get 2 shooting cores because I don't have finishing on this build. This build is a pure shoot, playmate, defense. So it does 3 out of the 4. I only got like 6 badges and finishings. That's why I choose to not run the rim. And that's okay. I know that's the strength. That's my not my strength. That's my weakness on this build. But it's not made to be finishing. If you know about the 2K build system, especially within the last 2 seasons, within the last two titles, they fix it so you can't be Mr. Everything. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get all what you want to get, or get the Hall of Fame badges, and be able to get Hall of Fame badges in every category. You have to make sacrifices in certain attributes so that you can get the badge that you know you're going to use. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it when I play my games anyway, especially when I make my builds. If I know that this build is going to be a shooter and I want him to be like keen at shooting, then I'm going to focus on shooting badges. I know Yaga, I know for a fact I'm not going to be rim running like that, not with this build. So you just play at the playstyle. Like I said earlier, you play and adapt to your playstyle. If you get a build that's like 92 driving and like 73 point or 75 3 or whatever, then you know, like, okay, this build is mainly a slasher. Especially if you put like acceleration on your builds. You want to be a dribble guide, or you want to be like my person going to be Yaga. You're going to be a passing guard like me. Like I said, I'm a passing guard. I have 75 pass accuracy, but I also have a build now that has 92 pass accuracy, or I have a build that has 86 or 85, just enough to get a faster throw. You just know that this is a build that's going to be a pass first, so I'm going to make sure he's a pass first. You gotta fit the style of who you play with. That's basically just that. So we're getting into the last 60 seconds of this game, and as you can look at the score, we have reached 100 to their 44. So we basically, first few minutes of the game, as you saw at the beginning, we were kind of keeping up with them, and then somewhere down the lines we branched off, which is always great to see. And the fact that I got 3 rebounds is astounding to me, because I have 25 offensive boards and defense, because I didn't put no boards on this build. Cause I'm not supposed to be in the paint, so I don't necessarily put boards on a guard that I'm not supposed to be in the paint with. Yaga, the fact that I got that across, I'm so good. Oh my god. So yeah. Anyway, I hope if you made it this far in the video, I hope you enjoyed my dang near half an hour rant about 2K. I've been trying to get this off my chest for like the longest. And again, because of the audio that I had playing in the background when I actually played this game, I had to mute the entire thing because I can't strip the music that's being played in the background. So here we are having this great discussion about 2K. If you agree with some of the things I'm talking about, like if you have anything like comment wise that you want to put in, like a little 2 cents or whatever, I'm all for it, because I'm always up for discussion. And if that's how you feel, by all means, Yaga, let's have that conversation. Let's talk about it. 2K community can be toxic at times, but we also have a lot of level-headed people that can kind of understand it just to what's going on. So final score, as you see, is 106 to 44. And I'm gonna let the last part of this play because I actually like what it's funny to hear. So hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, subscribe. Lone Wolf is signing off. Yarp. Find a fucking lead.
Oh, I thought that nigga slacked the other dude too. What the fuck?
That should have been cursed. What you just eat?
What?
What you just eat?
You
It's like you been eating chips.
fucking wrong, you bloodhound. What's wrong with you?
10% to 40. Oh my god. The amethyst looks so great.
I had sofa. I had a bowl of sofa.
What would you eat? Oh.
What do you mean? Nah, I made nothing.
Oh.
Toast out of shell.
Wait. I missed 2 shots. He missed 2 shots. He missed 5. Okay.
Hey, my mind on the money, I promise it's all that I wanted back when I was coming up. I got a big bag coming soon as I touch it, you know I'ma run it up. I was outside, I had to go get my numbers up. Bitch, I'ma slide. If you ain't gang, you ain't one of us. Been counting these racks for a minute. I see a bag, I'ma get it.